Welcome to Hajian Ranch in Armenia. Yesterday we had a dump truck deliver a load of white sand, which you can see here. This sand is very light. It has perlite in it. That's why it's lightweight. It's going to be used to mix the roof, the concrete for the roof, to build on top of a new roof on top of the new guest house. And here's our mixer. This here is red sand, which it's actually not sand. It's red doof stone powder. The doof rocks that we're building the house with, when they cut the stones to make them square or rectangular, the powder that's left over is this red powder, and we use this to mix with cement to lay the stones. And this is the blue sand, the river sand from Echmiadzin. It's the strongest sand in Armenia. And over here we can see, we'll take a look at the developments, the progress. That's our roll-up door, the gate to enter Hajian Ranch. And here we have some doof rocks. There's 3 different kinds here. There's this red doof rock, and each one comes from a different region of Armenia. Then there's the gray one. The gray doof stones come from Ujan, which is close to Hajian Ranch. These red ones come from a place which is about 50 kilometers from us. And there's actually 4 different types. There's this yellow doof rock, which comes from 70 kilometers away. And then there's this other red doof rock, which comes from Tallinn. Tallinn is a city in Armenia. They have the best doof stone in Tallinn, the strongest and most expensive. So here we see our guest house is growing. As you know, we built this foundation. It's 1 meter tall. About 2/3 of it is below ground and 1/3 above this concrete foundation. And it took 10 dump trucks full of sand to fill in this foundation, to raise the floor up to the level of the foundation. And then we poured gravel, as you can see, on top of the sand. And that sand, the 10 dump trucks, is this red sand, which comes from right next to Hajian Ranch. There's a lake about 2 kilometers away, and it's the sand along the bottom of the lake that they use here in our village to build with. So it's backfill basically. And here's the old original walls, the stone walls of the garage that were crooked and made with not too much concern, because it was a garage after all. You can see now what we have done is we're building on top of that. We have these rebar beams, the posts that will be filled with concrete, of course. And you can see here, this is the new stone wall that's been added, a double layer, of course, thick, on top of the old stone wall, the existing garage walls, so that it will be a guest house when we're done. And then back here, if we take a peek, we can see our backyard, some of the fruit trees that are being watered by the drip irrigation lines. We have 3,300 square meters of land here at Hajian Ranch. This here is a cherry tree. These are some of our grapevines. You can see there, and just to zoom in, there's some of our corn crop. We have 4 rows of corn, each row 100 feet long. Praise God. We have lots of corn this year, and there's some more corn, some of the rows down there near the bottom of our land. Our house sits on a hill. There's a The side of the hill goes down to the end of our land in the back, and the other side goes down in the front of our land to the north-south freeway. And there's our home, Hajian Ranch. And this, you can see, we had this roof, this sheet metal roof built so we could sit outside and barbecue and so forth without getting rained on or snowed on in the winter. So this will be a bedroom right here where I'm standing. This next to it will be a second bedroom. This, Lord willing, will be our kitchen here. The entrance is where the living room is. And then down this hall is the bathroom with a shower. This will be the bathroom. We have all the lines already plumbed for the sewage water and so forth, the drainage. And this is the living room. This will be the living room when it's completed. And this will be a coat hanger, a closet where you walk in, you can hang your coat and shoes and so forth. So this is the living room right here. Have a blessed day, my friends, as you worship Jesus. We're so happy that we have a new baby. My daughter Hasmik Patel gave birth to a lovely 7-pound baby girl about 8 hours ago. It's now 6:30 in the morning here in Armenia, and I believe it's 7:30 in Fresno where they are. And there's one of our construction workers. So you can see we're all up bright and early to continue construction on the guest house. Have a wonderful day.